I'm very excited that we are doing such a fine job in Colorado of planting churches. I look forward to the day when all of our churches in Colorado are reaching out, planting churches, seeing people come to Christ, and we just can't help but plant other churches throughout all of our areas.
Church planting is significant to me because I have a heart to reach the lost. My heart for the unbeliever is probably one of the strongest passions that I have, and I believe that the most effective way to reach the lost is to start new churches.
You know, and we're not a large church, we're a growing church, we're not a large church, but we understand that there is a need, even though like Hotchkiss, for instance, they're 25 minutes away from us, and you would think that's close enough to come to your church, but they're a community that is in need of a church for their community, and that's kind of where, with Lee, exactly what's going on in Hotchkiss, and when with Ramiro starting Hispanic ministry, again, an area of ministry we'd love to be effective in, but we're not being effective on our own. We need to see church plants take place in that. So it's been great for our people to see that they can minister outside of our church walls and help begin and see birthing these new churches. It's been a joy to see our people take joy and seeing these guys be successful already in what's going on in their ministries.
For a number of years now, God has given Vanguard a tremendous burden to plant 5,000 churches. We realize that that is an enormous goal, and we have no doubt in our minds that we cannot accomplish that goal by ourselves. And so that's what we love about the Frontline Church Planting Center in Colorado Springs, is that it gives opportunity for us to partner with churches up and down the Front Range and across the United States, and hopefully eventually across the world, to plant churches that are willing to take risks to reach the lost.
If you're a smaller church, you know, you can do a lot in your community. Outside of that, sometimes you can't spread your wings and do much because you're focused because of dollars and because of manpower. You can only do what you've got going on right there. And so I would encourage any church that would say that we can dream outside of this, because this church planting is such a bigger portion of ministry than just what you can do in-house. And so to look around, to look for areas that are in need of those church plants. And then even if you can't financially give huge amounts, any small amount of course matters. Even if you're small, even if it's a rural spot, you don't think you can do it financially, there's so many ways you can invest. That would be a huge impact on those ministries.
When we started the Frontline Church Planting Center, one of the questions that I got asked by one of our key leaders was, how is this going to benefit the bottom line of Vanguard? And so I paused for a second, and then I leaned forward and I said, it's not. It's not going to benefit Vanguard's bottom line. But what it is going to do is that it's going to expand God's kingdom here on earth to reach the lost. And so if you as a pastor feel like in the state of Colorado, like you're out there by yourself, you would love to begin to dream about how you could do something. One of the great things about the Southern Baptist Convention is that we want to work together. And we understand the power of collaboration, and there are many opportunities out there for us to partner together to plant churches that we can look at one day, decades later, and say, we as churches took risks to help this guy get started, and now look at the fruit of those who believe.
If you and your church are interested in getting involved in church planting in Colorado, please contact your church planting catalyst in your region. Call Steve Hoekstra or myself. We have tools and resources to assist and encourage you in planting churches and sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ with all of Colorado.